Hello there, YouTube. Devin here again. Today we're gonna start the first video in our kind of doing cheap survival cooking, long-lasting type of foods, like improving a lot of survival foods kind of recipes here. And it's also something that you could have for a pretty good snack by yourself. So this one is going to be basically kind of a variation on like a meat sandwich, like a potted meat sandwich, and a kind of like a grilled cheese if you want to. You could endlessly build off of this recipe. Now what you're going to need for this recipe is 2 slices of bread, obviously potted meat of your choice. I'm literally going for Armour brand potted meat, which is kind of like a bologna that's in a spread basically. It's like ham spread. You're going to need some mayonnaise and your choice of seasoning to kind of help. Seasoning's optional. Usually I would like put a slice of American cheese on this, like a Kraft single as well, just to kind of give it a little bit of a different flavor, but I'm out of Kraft singles currently. So you're going to open up your potted meat, and that's what it looks like. It's kind of this, it smells like ham, honestly. Like a lot of people think that potted meat like smells bad or anything like that. It doesn't really. It smells alright. It smells like ham. So here we have ham. Sorry, my lighting's not the best because I'm in my kitchen. I'm in the corner of my kitchen. So you take your potted meat and you're just going to start kind of spreading it onto a slice of bread. It spreads pretty easily. So just spread it very, very easily. So this is also could be like a variation of like a grilled cheese, so to speak. It's a good way to get a lot of calories pretty easily. So this can be as thick a layer, as light a layer you want of the potted meat. I like a relatively thick layer of potted meat here. So here we'll flip the other lights on, see if that helps too. Oh yeah, that helps out a ton actually. So yeah, we'll do that. So we got the potted meat there on our slice of bread. You only do 1/2 of the slice of bread with the potted meat. And then what you're going to do is you put the other, you could put your like Kraft single on it, you know, your seasoning and stuff like that. Now I'm just going for pepper because the meat is, like the potted meat is salty enough. That's the thing. It has a lot of sodium. But it's also at the same point kind of a bland monotone flavor. So adding some seasoning to it, or like a slice of cheese, can really make this improve the flavor of it quite a long ways. And then you just put your other slice of bread on top of it. Now on that top slice of bread, you want to take your mayonnaise, and kind of like a grilled cheese, a lot of people will do this with grilled cheese. Take your mayonnaise, which has like a tang to it, okay? And you want to do a nice light layer of mayonnaise across the top of the sandwich. Now this is going to help not only add kind of a tangy flavor, a subtle tangy flavor, but this is what is going to fry and kind of brown up the bread a lot in this sandwich, because mayonnaise is basically 3 things. It's basically lemon juice, oil, and eggs. Eggs crisp up really, really well and they add protein to the thing. Oil is going to prevent it from sticking, and the lemon juice is going to give it just a little bit of a tang. So once you get your light layer of mayonnaise on that top slice of bread, put that mayonnaise layer down in the frying pan. And then after that layer is, after that starts going, you do the layer of mayonnaise on the other slice of bread. So that way when you go to flip it, it's already done. So, and you want to get it nice and corner to corner. You want to make sure you cover every kind of inch of the bread there to make sure it works quite well and it won't stick anywhere, and it browns up nice and even. That's what you're doing. So, and then we'll turn up the heat now. I just wanted the pan to be hot, but not quite super hot, you know what I mean? So the butter wouldn't burn, because I do have some butter in the pan too, just to kind of aid with the flavor as well. And now this can basically go as long or as little as you would like it to go. And like I said, there's endless things you could add to this sandwich to make it better. Like a slice of cheese goes a long way, like I said. Different seasonings. I've seen people put beans in the sandwich before, and other stuff. It's a very easy way to like carry food. So potted meat, for some reason, people look down upon. It's not bad though. I don't know why people would ever think potted meat would be bad. So as you can see there, we're nice and browned on one side, very lightly browned. I normally go kind of darker than this, but obviously I want to make an entertaining video and I want to have just a ton of downtime where you guys are not hearing anything, you're just watching bread literally brown in a pan. So, but you know, just go as heavy or as dark as you want it to go. And it's just it's a quick little snack. It's very calorie dense. It's a hot meal. A lot of people don't realize, like, even though it's 100 degrees in this apartment right now, the moral effect of having a hot meal, how nice that feels to your body and your human brain, the fact that you can sit down and have a hot meal. This is a very simple, calorie dense, relatively nutritious meal to make. So, and you could pair this with greens and everything very easily, and it'll end up being a very, very good meal. So, especially if you're burning a huge amount of calories, this would be something that you could make in the field relatively easily. You could do this over a campfire very, very easily. It's not really a recipe you can mess up. I mean, other than you can burn it. But if you burn it, you know, then you could still eat it. It's just not going to taste as good. So, but yeah, it's something you could do quite easily. And I don't know why people really don't like potted meat. And the recipe is as simple as that. Done. So there you go. One potted meat grilled cheese, basically. So, and cross section is going to be bread with a little bit of pink in between it. But I'd be very anxious to see your guys' variations and opinions on this recipe down in the comments. And if you try making it at home, to what you would think would be good additions to this recipe and how yours turned out. So it's a good first recipe to learn how to make, and you could have it at any time of the day. It's a very good breakfast food. You throw an egg in there, you know, or fry an egg and put it on top of the sandwich. It's a good way to have breakfast. You could eat this for lunch or dinner. You can have it for just about any time of the day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and you subscribe if you like this sort of thing. Obviously I'll work on the lighting and stuff. This is kind of the first test video of my kitchen. So, but thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.